England once again were not able to open up their midfield and attack Denmark. Denmark tend to be the tactical magicians of the game. The host nation, Germany, is just enjoying their wins. What a Euros 2024 we are witnessing. No team is underrated. The surprising teams are actually doing quite very well. And once again, not bad performance from England, even though they topped the group. But then it has been an absolutely disappointment for the nation. And hey, a lot of people question Gareth Southgate lineup or the call up he made because they see that it was just a uniquely one position of players that he has been calling. But then, hey, he has been able to blend them, but it's not quite very well. And people are questioning this performance. Is it Gareth Southgate who is at fault or is the players? Join us and let's deliberate the Euros, what is really going on with the super nations of England, Spain, Germany, Portugal, France, Italy. What a performance and absolutely massive. Don't forget Albania, they're underrated ones who are actually doing quite perfect. And I'm here with Sami and Eddie who are going to get us into details of this. Well, Sami, we just witnessed England.
Yeah.
Another same performance. They were bundled in the midfield. And once again, they are not able to utilize the talents they are having. What is really going on?
Sure. I think, well, let's not forget that they are still on top of their tables. Yeah, let's give that to them. But then the expectations we had for England is not what we are seeing. And general view of this competition is every team is doing very well. So we cannot underestimate every team. You see England playing 2 games, and all the 2 games, you do not see much from them. Looking at the quality they have, the likes of Jude Bellingham, the likes of Foden, the likes of Harry Kane, we've not seen them yet. I think most of the blame for me will go to the coach. The coach has not been able to see how to place each and everyone. Today, for instance, looking at how they played against Denmark, Denmark was very solid. And when Denmark started taking up the hold of the ball, England found themselves wanting. And they've scored more than once. But then again, they are still on the table, so I hope that maybe they are still warming to maybe the next couple of games we'll see the England that we know.
We see the England that we know. Eddie, Bellingham, Phil Foden, Alexander-Arnold, all of them have played out of their usual position. And could it be the cause of the performance?
All right, so sometimes, if the player is not exceptional and they are playing off position, it's one way or the other affect the team. Like, let's talk of Alexander-Arnold, for instance. He's not used to playing the midfield position. You know him to be the full right back. And in this Euros, if you're playing against a lesser team, that's when probably you get the accolades that he's performing the midfield aspect. But for instance, they played against Denmark today, and you could know Denmark, the midfield was solid. It was stacked. So he couldn't penetrate through. He was being outsmart. And I think what Southgate is doing is one way or the other causing England. Because in most of his lineups, most of the players are playing off position. And with that, their only success as the only one goal project. So they don't get the vote we expect England. Because when we have England, probably we are expecting them to probably 3 goals, 4 goals. Because they have the quality player. But due to that, I think it's hindering their goals and their success. But if they are to continue this way, I think they might not go far in the tournament.
They might not go far in the tournament. I mean, we see the likes of Harry Kane registering his first goal. We thought maybe probably that would have opened up England success against Denmark. The last Euros, we saw that it was only penalty that actually differentiate both sides. But I don't know, Harry Kane, what is really going on? Is it that he's not getting that supply, or is just not something that he's used to scoring more goals? Because this is the second game and he's only having 1 goal. And there was a pass that Phil Foden didn't actually get through to him. After he dribbled through 3 players, was supposed to place it for Harry Kane, but he failed. Afterwards, Harry Kane was actually complaining about it. Is this something that I don't know?
So talking about Hurricane, first of all, you should know that I think we have mentioned it in the earlier videos that this particular England squad, they are playing for themselves. The likes of Jude. Jude has made a name. Jude wants to continue to make his name. Fofoni has made a name. He wants to continue to make his name. Hurricane has made his name. He wants to continue. So it's not so much as a team effort. It's more or less individualistic talents kept together. I'm looking at Harry Kane. Harry Kane is a prolific striker. And you can't take that from me. You give him the chance. Look at it go. He actually was not even expecting. He just came there and pushed it in. That's how it is. And if you watch the 2 games so far, there has not been any instant that they have fed Harry Kane so much. Sometimes Harry Kane will have to come and drop deep and even help in the build-up. That is how bad the England attacking has been. You see the likes of Saka. Saka has not really found his feet. Any cross he does is away. Look at the other side, Foden, the same thing. You see, so he's always left in the box. And having a striker like that, you have 2 defenders on him. So if there's 2 defenders on him, definitely he's not going to get the opportunity to play like how he used to. The chances he used to get in wide neck, he's not going to get like that. So it's difficult for him, but then I hope that this time around, Southgate will sit down with his players and have some tactical plan, because what you're doing right, honestly, it to be a very long way if England don't start doing something. It will end badly.
Well, Eddie, we talked about Morton Koolman. He being linked to Premier League club like Manchester United and Liverpool. Today, he has vindicated Denmark, got a fantastic goal. What do you make up of Denmark play today?
We probably know them underdogs in tournaments, but they always come out with one of the best performances in every tournament they participate. You could remember the last 4 years, Euros, you see the performance they brought, and this year they give us one of the best. So talking of the individual player, the player we just mentioned of being linked to this, sometimes to these players, based on this tournament, to probably get better clubs to play. So if you have been given the opportunity to play for your national team, I think it's then you have to prove that probably you deserve the spot, you deserve the call up. So I think they are doing well. Denmark, they are doing very, very well. I think after this tournament, you will see a lot of players. Yeah, a lot of players moving to different clubs. One of the best clubs. I think.
Well, lastly for England, we saw Gary Neville, the former Manchester United player and a former England star, was complaining about the midfield of England. Well, he made mention of allowing Declan Rice, tied Declan Rice to the defensive midfield. He doesn't allow him to actually move freely into the opponent half yard. Made mention that maybe bringing in Kobe Menu could actually release Declan Rice to join the attack, because he's very good when it comes to box midfield and also attacking wise, and also the kind of passes he gives. But then it seems like the coach enjoy playing Alexander-Arnold with Declan Rice. Is this how, if he had done that, we would have seen different ball game together, or it would just be the same thing?
Yeah, so looking at Declan is a very good box midfielder, and we have all seen him in Arsenal, we've seen him in West Ham, what he can do. He has the energy, he has the power. Look at the England team, especially the current squad. I don't see any defensive midfielder who can play the role he's playing. That is why he's still keeping him there, because if he plays against Kobe, we also know that Kobe to me is a box-to-box midfielder. Kobe knows how to score goals. He would like to go forward. If he brings last we saw Conor Gallagher, he knows how to score goals. He would like to move forward. So in order to be okay, in order to cover his difference, he has to play Declan Rice deep line. But then I think it all depends on the team, because we saw how Denmark worked as a team. If England also work as a team like that, it will give him the free space to go forward and play the game he wants to play. So that's one. I think I understand why he's doing that. But then if he also plays Kobe and he tells Kobe to stay behind, we all know what Kobe can do. Kobe likes to score goals. Kobe knows how to detect play, he has the composure. But then the problem is, who can play that defensive role effectively? more than Declan Rice, and there's nobody. So that is where the problem lies.
There's nobody. That's where the problem lies. And well, let's see what is going to happen. And guys, if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit on the subscription button, like and share the video, and hey, more to come because we've seen the likes of German actually enjoying this tournament, and also hey, teams struggling, big countries struggling to win their games as well. Well, this is the second game of England. German have already played their own, and let's see, they are still topping the group. Will they be able to qualify? Because it looks like the 4 countries in England group still have the opportunity to qualify to the next stage of the competition. That's why this is so fantastic and so unique, because we were thinking the group of death, oh, well, we were thinking the tough groups would have been the very difficult ones to actually make qualification. But now England group is open and anyone can still go in. So if you just join us, remember to subscribe and join us. Well, your opinions are also welcome. See you in the next video.